20s here. So basically the first pass of the importer will load all the file images in, and then when I'm actually doing the export runs to test the quality of my conversion, I can do those very quickly. All I'm doing is constructing commits and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's very fast, and it still took me ages. I mean, like this whole project took me about 2 years. And you know, a lot of late evenings. You know, sort of maybe once or twice a week at times, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be able to estimate how many hours I put into it, but certainly one of those things that as I saw more and more of what was there, and found the kind of the love that people have put into leaving these little breadcrumbs behind of what they were doing, and when I was like, oh, I just had to pick them up and try and put them into something. And the whole thing got down to 136 megs. I'm not sure that it's more than that. In fact, I'm sure the first release was 70. 79.
Wasn't you mean the first release of Plot 5?
No, the first repository that had everything in it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, the first repository, because basically, this, you notice this has gone down. The first one was 350, and then after I figured out how to, I built this kind of fuzzy logic thing to figure out whether the thousands of rows that the force had in its integration table represented a merge or not, and replacing them with like one header file and commit. Because the history was sort of more closely knitted, gets compression and algorithm can find better deltas, and so the whole thing just got smaller. And just to complete it, it's more and more information was put there. Yeah, so that was that. Really. I mean, there's certainly a project that as soon as I got into it, and it just, you know, it took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's highly enjoyable. In hindsight, probably didn't necessarily need to get it kind of put so much effort into making the first release there, because you can actually later on publish. You can publish history corrections now, and so you know, could have worked more on making that system work. But it's kind of felt right to make the first release really well preened. And yeah, another reason that I chose it as a project to convert was because it had really been built with the same and developed with the same kind of style as Git itself. Although there's quite a few projects where you start off with something very simple and provable you can kind of read in a day and understand, and then every single change on top of that is small, incremental, tested, and you know, logically stands on its own. And I think that's been, you know, a key secret to course stability, applied stability. Yeah, so there's 2 minutes of time that I've reserved for people trolling, but that didn't seem to happen. So.
Can I anti-troll?
You had a troll?
Anti-troll. No, a non-troll. Thanks.
Yeah, trolling the audience. Anyone got anything to say?
I'd just like to second Nicholas and say thank you very much for doing the work. Round of applause.